Kim B, what it do? I'm telling you, I'm gonna bring that back. What it do, Kim B? First one in the building. It's Mr. I'm telling you. Welcome to Lamar Brand TV, where everybody is somebody. What it do, y'all? It's Thursday. We almost there. What it do, Kim B? I see you. I see you. What it do, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. I'm telling you. What's up, Just 33? What it do? Detroit, we back. Are we in the building? We in the building. What it do? What it do, Jim Shoe? Are we in the building? Had to get it in. Had to get it in. Yes, sir. Detroit.
Witnessing, swag magnificent. I'm moving low a key. You get a key down to a C. Number one rule, man.
You don't know me.
Number two, I keep that 40 on me. OE. Number three, boy, I wear it taught it.
7 out and I ain't talking about the garden. That's a beautiful thing.
Serving hard like a waiter. Play with my cake and I cut you like a taper. Need my cash. Credit card, they charge you later. I'm all about my paper and I'm all about my dough. I stuck to the coast. We on the road. Let's go. I'm on a roll. Stop it, man. Anything I see, what you do, what you do? I cop it, man. Then I drop it, man. Shit, here we.
Day by day, what it do? Hollywood, what it do?
I'm gonna do my thing. Figure out and let myself esteem. I'm drinking hella bling. Very nice. Denzel on Chisel. Hand on fire, no, I'm not Denzel or Isel. Pick your face on my bitch, got that Mac and I ain't
talking about her makeup.
You ain't heard about my team. Think you better Google Bean, nigga better ask cheese.
Hey.
That boy nice and I roll on big
what it do, family?
like the ones on prices, right?
I say what it do, family?
I'm trying to do a better thing with Christ, so I cop the big cross and I flood
It was ice. Hey. That's what it do. Hey, are we in the building? We in the building. Hey.
It's your main motherfucker nigga D the Don. Y'all know what time it is. Blue Magic the EP.
Hebrew Judah. All day long, fam. Terry Glamours, what it do? What it do? I'm telling you. I want to thank everybody for coming out to Lamar Brand TV. Well, everybody is somebody, y'all. It's Thursday. We almost there to Friday, and we're gonna rock it out. We're gonna get to the weekend, and we're gonna do the damn thing, y'all. So to all 9 to 5ers, everybody working hard, getting ready for the weekend. We almost there, baby. We almost there. So big up to y'all doing y'all thing. To all the mothers, single mothers, are doing their thing with their children, the single fathers. Big ups to y'all, the mothers homeschooling. Big ups to y'all, the fathers doing the same. Big ups to y'all. We got to get back to the basics, baby, all day long. And big ups to the families that's still together, that's holding it down. Big ups to everybody that's in the YouTube community that's still holding it down, keeping this positive energy going. And we got a journey, and we all links in the chain, baby. You know how I get down. So big ups to everybody. All the I believe it's still Capricorns. So big ups to all the Capricorns. If you got a birthday in January, make it do what it do, and enjoy yourself. If you're gonna drink, don't drive. If you're gonna drive, don't drink. If you're gonna drink, drink responsibly, and you should be able to enjoy life, and then do some things you want to do. And all things we do in moderation. Too much anything is not good for you. I do believe that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rip this tax time off because the taxes is season is here. I'm telling you, and you want some money back. I'll tell you. I don't know who don't want no money back working all year. So we're just gonna rip it up right quick and we're gonna represent Detroit. That's what we're gonna do. Big ups to everybody out there. This video was shot in the city of Detroit. Oh yes, it was. So let's go. Should have went to Jackson Hewitt. Don't take it that far. I see you, AJ. I'm telling you. Hey. Time. Winner.
Yeah, man, let me tell y'all something, man.
Hey, I'm telling you. What it do, what it do, what it do. I'm telling you. Big ups to everybody down there in the chat. I'm telling you. One time for the one time. Yes, Detroit is in the building. And once again, I want to thank everybody for coming out to Lamar Brand TV on a Thursday. Still brunch right now. It's lunch and brunch, something like that. That's at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. All day long. I want to thank everybody who been hanging in there with me, you know. Through the ups and the downs, the ins and the outs. We still in here, baby. Always in the chain. I want to say thanks to the moderators that's in the building. You all by yourself. You all by yourself. It's all gravy, baby. It's all gravy. We're gonna take y'all here right quick. You know, when I see stuff, I jump right on it. This already been out and ain't nothing new. There will be a giveaway, cash giveaway on January 31st. Yes, January 31st, there will be a cash giveaway. You do not have to subscribe to Lamar Brand TV. However, if you would like to participate and be a winner, possibly be a winner, because there will be a winner, please subscribe. You must be a subscriber. Excuse me. To win, and you must have a PayPal. And you get your money so quick, so fast. I'm telling you. So, we're gonna jump right in it. I wanted to give a little briefing on what I'm about to talk about. And unfortunately, I might not be able to screen share this. However, what I can do is I could put this chat in front of me right here. Okay. Anybody know about the Bitcoin? Anybody know about the Bitcoin? BITCOIN, Bitcoin. I know it ain't many watching right now, but it's all right. I'm gonna do it like this. This is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna play 2 different clips. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it just straight like that. You did.
But what the heck is cryptocurrency, and how can you mix it? What's up, everybody? I'm Just Plain Sing, and welcome to the Minority Mindset. Cryptocurrency. This is the topic on every investor's mind, but what the heck is cryptocurrency, and how can you make some money on it? Well, let's start from the beginning. Cryptocurrency was first created in 2009 by a guy named Satoshi Nakamoto when he created Bitcoin which is a type of cryptocurrency. You can think of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin like digital money that you can exchange with someone anywhere in the world without restrictions or borders. Before, if you had US dollars and you wanted to buy shoes from somebody in India, you would have to take your US dollars, go to the bank, and exchange these for Indian rupees. Then you can take these new dollars and go buy your shoes. But that's kind of an indirect process. Yeah, apps like PayPal and credit cards help, but the amount of rupees that $1 can buy is changing pretty much every second. Why is the value of our fiat money changing? Well, private entities like the Federal Reserve and our government both play a part in manipulating the value of our dollars through lots and lots of debt. I already made a video where I talked about what money is and how this works, so if you want to check that out, I'll put a link to it in the caption below. The goal of cryptocurrency is to create a decentralized worldwide digital currency. Bet you can't say that 5 times fast. Decentralized worldwide digital currency, decentralized worldwide digital currency, decentralized worldwide digital currency, decentralized worldwide. A decentralized worldwide digital currency means that cryptocurrency like Bitcoin does not rely on banks, the government, or any private entity like the Federal Reserve to exist. So now you can buy things and exchange money from anyone, anywhere in the world without worrying about exchange rates or banks or borders. And you can't just create more cryptocurrency to change the value of it, like how the Federal Reserve or the Fed can just print more money. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, for example. More Bitcoin can't just be created, it has to be mined using a whole bunch of complex computer algorithms. But there's a limit to how much Bitcoin we can mine. We can only have a total of 21 million Bitcoins in existence. Once you hit that number, you will not be able to create or mine any more Bitcoins. The mining process is pretty complicated, but what you need to understand is that there's a limit to how much cryptocurrency can be created, and there's currently no way to exceed that limit. This way, you can't devalue cryptocurrency the same way you can our paper dollars by just printing a whole bunch of it. There's a handful of different cryptocurrencies out there, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, which all have their own properties, but they all follow most of the basic cryptocurrency principles, except Ethereum, because when Ethereum was created, the founders did not put a cap on how much Ethereum could be created. So these are reasons why people are huge fans of crypto, but what's the downside? Well, for one, a lot of places and people don't accept cryptocurrency yet. This is starting to change, but you still can't necessarily rely on Bitcoin to buy your toilet paper when you go to your local grocery store. Now, this is purely speculation, but if Amazon was to start accepting Bitcoin as a means of payment, you can imagine that cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. Second, because cryptocurrency is such a new asset class, it's very, very volatile. That means if you're trading it, you can make a whole lot of money very quickly. And that also means that you can lose your money just as quickly. And third, and maybe the most important, is that the rise in cryptocurrency would ultimately mean the decline in big banks and the government. Let's just say hypothetically that cryptocurrency continues to grow in popularity, so people start to use less dollars or they stop using dollars completely. That would mean that big banks and the government would lose their control, they would lose their profits, and they would lose their power. So you'd have to think that they won't be very receptive to the whole cryptocurrency movement. What can they do exactly? Well, it's kind of unclear. They might try to ban certain exchanges or create more regulations, which is already why a lot of foreign exchange brokers don't allow US clients. We just saw this happen in China because the Chinese government is worried about the rise in cryptocurrency, so they announced that they'll be trying to ban cryptocurrency exchanges. So this is one of those things where we really don't know what could happen. We know that they're going to do what they can to fight the cryptocurrency movement, but to what extent will it work? We really don't know. So now that we have the background information, here are 2 ways you can make money with cryptocurrency. First, you can trade and invest in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. I do have to tell you, you're never guaranteed to make money when you invest your money. You might even lose money. So you should always speak to a professional in your area so you understand all the local laws and regulations that govern investing. Trading cryptocurrencies is kind of like trading other currencies in the foreign exchange market. You buy a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin and then hope that its value goes up so you can sell it and make a profit. But remember what I said earlier, the crypto market is very volatile. So that means if you're a trader, you can try to trade on some of these swings, or if you believe that Bitcoin is the future, you should be focusing on the long term. If you want to trade or invest in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, you have to find an exchange that allows you to trade cryptocurrencies. One of the most popular cryptocurrency exchanges is Coinbase. It's free to create an account And if you sign up using our affiliate link in the caption below, you will get $10 worth of Bitcoin for free just for investing $100 in Bitcoin. So if you want to learn more, I got the link to it in the caption below. The second thing you can do is be the bank. Remember, there are no big banks that control cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, but there are businesses and people that rely on cryptocurrency as their currency of choice, and they need access to more. So you can be a Bitcoin lender. Essentially what you would do is find somebody who's looking for Bitcoin to fund their business. Then you would loan that borrower Bitcoin and they would pay you interest until that loan is paid off. And unlike most bank loans, these Bitcoin loans tend to have a shorter term. They're typically between 6 months and 2 years long. Borrowers like this method because now they don't have to go through a bank and they can work with investors anywhere in the world. And investors like you can benefit from this because you can make money by charging interest on your loan. The interest rates on your loan are usually pretty high to cover your risk. I mean, I was seeing people willing to pay 25 or 28% interest a year on their Bitcoin loans. Now, I'll be completely honest, this isn't something that I've done, but it's a unique way to get involved with cryptocurrency. The best way to do this lending would be by going through a lending platform that focuses on small business loans so you can see if these businesses can support your loan. One example is Bitbond. You can create an account for free and then you can search their database for business owners that are looking for Bitcoin loans. You can see what kind of money they're making, how big of a loan they want to take out, how much interest they want to pay, and what they want to use this loan for. Then if you want to invest, you can fund a portion of the loan or you can fund the whole thing, so you can invest as much as you want. If you want to learn more, I got our affiliate link to Bitbond in the caption below, that way you can check it out and create an account for free. So if you want to check it out, the link is in the caption below. So what do you think? Is cryptocurrency our future or is it all hype? I want to know what you think, so let me know in the comments below.
All right, I want to take another approach, another look at this. What it do down there in that chat? Sky's the limit. I'm telling you. What up, Valerie? What's up, Alethea Matthews? What it do? Daryl Caesar TV show. What it do? Lovely one is in the building. What's up, Lynette Patrice? AJ. What it do, y'all? Cherry Glamorous. What it do? Day by day in the building. I'm telling you. Hebrew Judah. What it do? Just 33 Kim B. What it do? Take a different look. We'll look at it from a different approach right quick. This comes from BP Earthwatch. Yep, BP Earthwatch.
January the 17th, 2018. Looking at an article coming in tonight from Zero Hedge. Guys, pay very close attention to this.
This is right. This was yesterday, so you know this is like real new with this topic, the Bitcoin.
Because I've been talking about it for a couple.
Black Pearl, what it do? Black Pearl 42, what it do?
Months, and the first video I did was called the BitHole Black, or the Bitcoin Black Hole. We talked about the investors at that point putting people's savings and retirement funds, 401ks like that, starting to put it into Bitcoin because of the rapid rise. And after I did that, it wasn't but a few weeks later, we started seeing one of the largest hedge funds on the planet start doing that very thing. And guys, I want to do this video because it's going to show you the downhill spiraling effect of this black hole. But this article says BitConnect abruptly shuts down, cryptocurrency collapses. BitConnect holders on suicide watch. Everyone that watched the Blog Talk show last night, the intro I did, was about this very thing. I said, guys, if this continues to collapse, you're going to see the Great Depression back in 29, the same effect when bankers and investors were jumping out of windows or being thrown out across the country in these major investment cities. But this says it's cryptocurrency Bitcoin BCC plunged from $321 today to a tad over $35, a drop of more than 86% after regulators from state authorities issued cease and desist letters for unauthorized sale of securities. That's right. Just because you are on blockchain, that doesn't mean you get to solicit Ponzi schemes to people in America. State regulators have something to say about that. And via the company's website, this is what they're saying, guys, and there's a panic going on right now. But it says the reason for halt of lending and exchange platform has many reasons. The continuous bad press has made community members uneasy and created a lack of confidence in the platform. That doesn't quite tell the truth there. It says we have received 2 cease and desist letters, one from the Texas State Securities Board and one from the North Carolina Secretary of State Securities Division. These actions have become a hindrance for the legal continuation of the platform. Outside forces have performed DDoS attacks on platforms several times and have made it clear that these will continue. These interruptions in service have made the platform unstable and have created more panic inside the community. That denial of service attacks on the platform, guys, I'm not sure that has even occurred. Now, if you go back 7 days and looking at BCC, you can see this drop. Suddenly today, it started on the 16th, rebound back into the 17th, and has not made it back out of that. As people had invested thousands and thousands of dollars in this, with the promise that no matter what happened, they could cash it in, get out of it when they wanted to. That's not what happened at all. And this is the way that BCC presented itself to the public. The public that got trapped into the black hole. But in the left, under the gold headings here, if you put $100 to $1,000 in, you're 40% per month. Capital back after 299 days. Look at this: 110,000 to 100,000. Volatility software interest, 0.25% daily, up to 40% per month after just 120 days. It didn't happen. Many in the cryptocurrency community have openly accused BitConnect of running a Ponzi scheme, including Ethereum founder Vitalik. Guys, so we're not just talking about BitConnect, but Ethereum also. And what's going to happen because of this? If you are in Ethereum, tomorrow you're going to see a major slide. The platform was powered by a token called BCC, not to be confused with BCH or Bitcoin Cash, which is essentially useless now that the trading platform has shut down. In the last, the token had plummeted more than 80% to about $37, down from over just $200 a few hours ago. If you aren't familiar with the platform, BitConnect was an anonymously run site where users could loan their cryptocurrency to the company in exchange for outside returns. That's what we just saw, these outsized returns, depending on how long the loan was for. For example, you just saw the chart, $10,000 loan for 180 days would give you 40% returns each month with a 0.2% daily bonus. BitConnect also had a thriving multi-level referral feature, which also made it somewhat akin to a pyramid scheme with thousands of social media users trying to drive signups, using their referral code. I've seen many YouTubers, guys, start doing this and ignoring the fact the whole time that there was nothing to back it up. It says the lenders into the Bitcoin exchange have revealed the company is closing out account, issuing BCC exchange for their dollars, which is causing the price to plummet, guys. Now, this is what started happening in Twitter. BitConnect is officially closing up. They sent me 33 BCCs for my $11,000 in loans, worth $6,600 and dropping by the second. Their exchange is down, so the only option is to send the BCC to an external exchange. Then the next one from Like by Adam was too late getting BCC to an external exchange. He said, my $11,000 is now worth less than $100. The price had already plummeted. They pulled a good one by letting us believe they were doing the right thing, paying us back the BCC Bitcoin coins that is now worthless. Should have known better, I guess. Yeah, Adam, you should have. A lot of people have been warning everyone out there that this was coming. You can't make money out of thin air and it have the extreme cost of the mining, and you combine that with a bunch of banking thieves. It's a no-win situation, guys. But if you were foolish enough to get into this, then you deserve it. And at Reddit, they're saying there's a subreddit dedicated to this Ponzi scheme, which has just gone private. likely due to an influx of suicide watches in effect. It says mods of this subreddit are also guilty of aiding, abetting, and promoting the Ponzi scheme. The next one, I'm literally shaking. This cannot be happening. Then they say 1-800-273-8255 is the suicide hotline. Money isn't everything. Your life still matters after all of this. The next one in the Reddit post, don't be fooled with the refund. They took all your money and you have nothing but useless tokens. The next one says, good luck trying to sue thin air retards.
Damn.
That kind of says it all.
Damn.
Because anybody involved in this was thin air, okay? Because, guys, if it sounds too good to be true, it always is. When will people learn? And this one coming out of Gab said, yeah, I lost 40,000. Jesus Christ, I hope they are happy. I'm not going to read the whole expletive. The next one, I'm really sorry if this is true, but also you should consider pulling the rest of the money you have invested in cryptos out. Not only did you invest in BCC, your comment history shows you're in Tron as well, and you repeatedly comment and seem with full seriousness that Ripple is going to reach 10,000 by 2020. That means you simply don't understand math or economics or something. You should put your funds into something safer, stabler, and less demanding and speculative. At least educate yourself if you're going to continue. And guys, that's just that reverse edge of that knife blade when you catch it, especially when it's going to be dropping like this. He's right. Get out of it. You should have never been in it. But if you look at some of these other posts, the panic is continuing. Another post says, I assume this is a joke. If not, there is a suicide line posted on our cryptocurrency. And guys, this is the black hole I warned you about. This post, lost my savings in BitConnect. These help. I've invested over $500,000 into BitConnect and currencies on the exchange with the help of a business loan. I plan to withdraw within a month or two. Now I can't access the funds to sell and the market crashed. Man, I cannot pay for the business. My family needs the funds. I need help. Please, for the sake of all that is good, in the name of assistance, I need financial advice. This is the worst day, and I feel like making $5 million by gambling on the crypto market was another loan before it's too late and the prices go up again. Using another exchange, I cannot deal. Please help and give advice. Yeah, go ahead and get you another loan. And I mean, if anybody's going to give you a loan now after that, but guys, this is just a story that I was warning about. This event, not only I, but many other people that saw that this was all BS, try to tell people. Many of you listened, and I have no doubt that there will be, and I want you guys to watch the comments, there will be people coming here explaining it away, telling you, oh no, go to a different exchange, that's just BitConnect, whatever, you don't know what you're talking about, and just give them a piece of your mind when you see that. But guys, we're watching this, you watch it, it's a heads up, be safe, and don't miss tomorrow night, Thursday on the 18th. Blog Talk Radio, 6 p.m., 3-hour show to 9 p.m. That's East Coast time. Be safe.
All right, so we all know that it's not a bad thing to invest in and try to, make some extra ends, some extra revenue.
Sell your structured settlement.
You damn right. Who don't want to make some extra money? But we got to be careful on making some of these investments. I'm gonna do this right quick, and I'm just gonna get another flip, and then we're gonna just talk a little bit. We ain't gonna be long at all.
I was debating whether I should make this video or not, because I know you guys
That's what we're gonna do.
It's gonna be coming from a total different direction if you're a Bitcoin fan and stuff like that. So this video is how I got scammed for $10,000 from trying to buy Bitcoin. Now, it's crazy. So we'll talk about the story. I jumped into the computer And I'll show you the proof also, so you guys know that I'm not lying. Now, there's been a whole crave going on all over social media where people been hitting me up. Like, I don't know if you follow on Facebook or every place is, yo, Kader, you gotta jump on Bitcoin. Yo, this big entrepreneur just jump in. This person is making millions. Somebody bought Bitcoin back in 2010 for $100, and now they're making millions of dollars. Now, as an entrepreneur, right, you gotta know the risk that you're taking. So I'm not coming in this video as someone who actually doesn't take risks, but I'm gonna tell you my experience of how I literally got scammed for $10,000 trying to get Bitcoins, buy Bitcoins for the first time. You go hard, like you go hard or you go home. I can tell you, you change your life. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and log in into my computer. I've already logged in into my Chase account, and I'll show you where that happens. So guys, you gotta be very careful, okay? So now this is my Chase account. I had put $10,000. Right now, the bank is still working on giving me the money back. I put $10K in this account. This was a checking account. So there was $10,000 in there when I first dropped the money. So, and then what happened, this is where, let me go ahead, and I was only paying Facebook. So I was paying those Facebook transactions you see here. So I was doing Facebook ads. And then this is where I linked it into Coinbase. You see that? On October 3rd, I actually flew out to New York. The same day, October 4th, that's when I flew out to New York. So October 3rd, I linked into Coinbase. Boom, they verify. You see that? Boom, they sent a PayPal on October 5th. Like, boom, the verified some PayPal on my account. See, I had no idea about, right? See, I had $10,000. If you look at the how much I had, so I literally had $10,000 in there just for it. And then boom, right there, they pull out $8,300. Look at that. $8,300. Boom! That's when I got shot on the airplane. I was saying $4,000, but it was a total of $8,300. And then, boom! Again, they took another $1,000. It was like crazy. So, and then there was another withdrawal of $1,000. There you go, of $1,000 that came in. So that's when I called my bank. After that happened. And then I ended up transferring. So we ended up opening a new business account, a new saving, which ended up being a saving account, right? And then same thing happened, bro. Same thing. I pulled the money up into the saving. You see all those reversal? The bank had to do all those reversal because those people, like this ALY, Elite Bank, all those people were stealing my money. The bank had to do a bunch of reversal. The PayPal verified. It was a whole mess, guys. Thousands of dollars, another $5,000 was transferred. So guys, I'm saying if you're gonna be investing, be very cautious. And I'm talking about this from experience. This is my own experience. I mean, some people will go like, "Hey, you just a hater." I'm not. I'm actually planning on getting this stuff to work so I get with some people. But this was my experience, guys. I've been scammed over $10,000 using the website. So yeah. And mind you, guys, this is a brand new account that I opened just for cryptocurrency. I put the $10,000 in there just for cryptocurrency. Not using it for nothing.
So all day long, we pretty much get the point. And he had his receipts over there too. And he was able to show where his money was. But this is what, whenever you do, you putting your money in different places. Like, we need to do our research, and then you can jump in, you know what I'm saying, and go nuts if you want to. You got to be careful. What it do, y'all? What it do. I'm telling you, it's Thursday. We getting it in. Just want to shed a little light. You know how we do. Around here. See some new faces. So good to see new people. Yes, we are moving in a positive direction. Cryptocurrency. You know what that'll do? The banks don't want that. The banks do not want that. That can cause a lot of that goes a long way. All day. All day long. They've been doing so much stuff with the money anyway. Bitcoin is just another way of money laundering, but it's a gamble. Hell yeah, it's a gamble. I think it's like a one-shot deal. Everything, every transaction is like a one-shot deal. Real talk. I've seen a few videos on this topic though. I've seen a few videos. A lot of people got videos on this, on the Bitcoin. But they showed a graph on how it rose, and then it had a dramatic drop. Because that video was posted yesterday. What it do, lovely one? That video was posted yesterday. I used to work in the bank, and I know about Bitcoin. Really, tell us what's up. I want to know. Yeah, because it's. I bet. Hold up, let me get my chat right. Let me see all those words. I bet Bitcoin. Valerie say, I bet Bitcoin going to expose a lot because I think a lot of businesses invested in it. Hell yeah. This is definitely a lot of scams on social media. You got to be careful. That's why he was saying, you got to do some research on whatever you're doing. That's what we were talking about the other day. It's good to ask questions. The simplest questions can determine the outcome of a situation. Oh yeah. Did they have any have you ever seen any of the coins, or is it just because I've seen like a picture, or no, it's just electronic. It's all through. I mean, I seen a video where they made these motherfuckers. Hold on, man. I not made them, but they had machines. They had machines. And I'm like, who thought of it? Then they like, what's his name? Katami. What's that dude name? And they would not let me go on the web. Are you serious? But not right there. We'll go another way. Can't beat us, baby. Uh-oh. What it do? Yep, and me and this dude that worked at the bank was looking into Bitcoin and shit. One of the highest things sold on the black market using Bitcoin is melanin. Wow, Valerie. You want to come up here and talk? You want to come up here and talk for a minute? Send me your email. You come up on the panel right quick and just drop something if you want to. If you want to, you can email me at lamarbrand2010@gmail.com, and we can do the damn thing right quick. It was just intriguing to me. I seen a lot of people doing videos on this. I seen a few people. Right. I feel you. I feel you, Black Pearl. Keeping track of everyone so they can sell your shit. She said melanin. She said on the black market. Hold on. Let's navigate over here right quick. I just need to bounce around right quick because somebody don't know. Somebody might want to be like, wow, what is that? And you can go back, you know, and always look at stuff for yourself. You know, it don't hurt. I'm about to start flipping house. Okay. So I'm in the right place. I'm telling you, I mean, it's all everything kind of connected together. The banks on some BS. I had a video. Here we go, right here. Here we go. There's where we gonna be at, right there. All right, check this out. Let's check this out real quick. So quick, so fast. What to do, chat? I'm telling you.
Imagine right now, in one instant, the money in your wallet, checking, or investment accounts could purchase only 1/10 or 1/100 of what it could yesterday. How would your life be affected? Could this even realistically happen? Well, who's in control of your money and how the US dollar works? Not you. Did you decide in 2008 to help bail out large failing banks? Probably not. But your government did. Did you notice how prices rose for gas and food after this? Our crisis was witnessed by the world, by our creditors. Yet our government borrowed more money and the Federal Reserve printed more dollars. All of these events changed the value of each dollar you have. At any moment, another event could happen that changes the value of these dollars more dramatically. So how can you protect yourself? You may have been told to store wealth in real estate or gold and silver. These are good places to store wealth, but you cannot buy groceries or goods directly with these assets because they aren't currency. You can't transfer their value easily or efficiently for real-world transactions. There's a form of currency that does not deal in dollars, and that is actually inflation-proof. It is the banker's worst fear.
Why is gasoline so expensive? Telling us which food brands are ready for the uptick in cost.
The United States has just lost its top-notch AAA credit rating.
18 people have been charged in what may be one of the nation's largest credit card fraud rings. So what some are calling fool's gold, it is the virtual currency called it is a kind of holy grail of payments. We're asking whether or not this currency really has any longevity, let alone legitimacy.
How can I hedge against inflation and other government manipulation? One thing I did was to buy Bitcoin. What are they?
I don't really know that much about Bitcoin.
Bitcoin is a purely online currency with no intrinsic value.
It is digital currency, which you can then use to buy things online. Bitcoin.
What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin, first introduced in 2009, is a relatively new technology in today's ever-changing world. Bitcoin is a digital currency, an innovative tool that is revolutionizing people's daily lives, as did smartphones, eBay, YouTube, and even the internet itself.
See how they got YouTube right in there, huh? Top of the list.
People live anywhere in the world by typing on the keyboard. You've got mail. The Bitcoin network facilitates the instantaneous transfer of value across any distance over any border to any place on Earth. Specifically, it allows any person in any place with an internet connection to receive and transfer value. To send $8,000 from America to Australia, Western Union would charge you $336. In contrast, any value of Bitcoin can be transferred with a fee of no more than 2 cents at today's exchange rate. Besides being able to transfer wealth instantly, Bitcoin is highly valuable because in its specially designed software, the supply of currency units, also called Bitcoins, is increased at a steady rate. New Bitcoin creation will only cease in the year 2140 with a total of 21 million Bitcoins. As of September 2013, there exists in circulation over 11.5 million Bitcoins, over half the total supply that will eventually be mined. Mining Bitcoin is the process by which new Bitcoins come into existence. They are created in blocks, and currently 25 Bitcoins are mined per block. Blocks are generated about every 10 minutes as regulated by the software code and sent to the computer that mines them. The best miner is the one with the most computational power, but it is also based on luck who wins the reward. A rough estimate would put the total number of Bitcoin miners at 100,000. This mining process is more specifically known as hashing.
All right, Emmanuel, let's start off with your website.
Cloudhashing.com.
When did you get the idea to create a hosted mining cloud hashing service?
When my wife decided to throw all my computers from the attic. So I started off mining Bitcoin using computers. I had a few computers sitting around and running permanently, so the guests could not come around and spend time just because the room was super hot. They'll get a heat stroke. And at the same time, it was just costing a lot of money for electricity. So I invested in ASICs. Then upon my investment in ASICs, I had friends who were interested. So at that point, I thought, they weren't computer literate, so I thought, let me manage it for them. So upon doing that, it kind of spiraled into a business. And, we launched Cloud Hashing in April this year. And we've been selling what we call Bitcoin mining contracts ever since.
Did it bother you that we don't know who created it?
I first heard about it in 2010.
They don't know who created it.
Well, I didn't think it was a great idea because I just couldn't see how it could take off into the mainstream. And lo and behold, 3 years later, the value just skyrocketed, and I thought, oh my goodness, I missed out on a golden opportunity and the advent of something great here. I think the very fact that I didn't know who created it kind of raised a lot of questions. I mean, realistically, that didn't matter. The maths itself and the proof of work concept itself to super secure currency.
It may be hard to trust such a new, strange, and exciting system like Bitcoin. Some, mainly computer technology enthusiasts, already see Bitcoin as more secure than email, online banking, and your E-Trade account.
What made you say, you know what, I'm going to trust Bitcoin?
Well, that's a great question. You use the internet.
I do.
Do you trust it?
I pretty much have to.
You trust the internet. You don't necessarily trust everybody on the internet.
No.
Right. But you trust the internet. You trust you go in and type in on your browser and you get to Walmart.com.
Do you trust the internet? Okay.
You trust that's Walmart or whatever. Yeah. And there are legitimate actors on the internet, right? Like Amazon.com. I'm sure you bought stuff there. Well, Bitcoin is very similar. It is computer code that's a protocol.
Like email, a person would not normally assume anyone in this case can see, delete, or otherwise access their email account without their permission and password. There is one exception in that your email provider could shut you down or even spy on you at the NSA's request.
Why should people start taking those serious?
Nigga with that spy again.
Look at it, who want to get off the government's radar.
I think it's a very important thing. One thing that we don't really fully appreciate is the level of surveillance that we're under. And now all of your transactions are being databased, archived, stored, and they're going to be searchable forever. And you don't know who's going to be in power in 4 years or 8 years or 20 years. And you don't know what they're going to do with that information. And so why even have that information appear there in the first place? Bitcoin allows you to take control of that and to have it not even appear.
This brings us to the topic of centralization. Bitcoin is decentralized. This means there is no central authority that can stop any specific Bitcoin transaction, and the same goes for the Bitcoin system as a whole. No one can lock or freeze a Bitcoin wallet or address, unlike a bank account. No one can arbitrarily create more Bitcoins than the software program was designed to make. No one can change the software without the majority of the entire network of users accepting a change. Programmers of the Bitcoin software are thus limited in their scope of changes to what the market is driving.
Max Wright, he wrote a book called
All right. I just want to show some different type of coming from different angles. My homegirl Valerie say Bitcoin is not traceable. It's all electronic. I bet it is, and it's an experiment made by the government or someone higher up. Yeah, because I don't know. I heard of somebody else that has done this, or here you go, Wally. has benefited from Bitcoin. I can't confirm that until I talk to this person. And let me see. I want to see if I can get them to drop some shit on this topic, and we're gonna do a recap. Yeah, they say it is untraceable, but they say it's still a possibility that somebody can hack your shit. Then they talking about an unknown group that really came up with this. So I'm like, damn, you can't trace the shit. All day long, for sure. Valerie say, excuse me, it's not the government. Trust and believe they were sponsored by someone. Yes, it is. Thanks. Thank you so much, Valerie. There's a lot of behind the shit that's going down, like real type of shit. Because we already know the more money that they create, the more debt that we collect. That we obtain. But I'm not about to put my bread into that shit. Hell no. This is not a video to encourage that, or I'm just looking at it, bringing awareness at the same time. I thought I could do something. We're just kicking it for a minute, y'all. I had to do this right quick. I got some other stuff that's going on. There's people making money off Bitcoins, but you got to know what you're doing with that. You ain't lying. I'm telling you. If it's such, why are they hiding information? I know the person that fuck with it say they making money. I feel you, Black Pearl. Me too. I heard that somebody that I know of, I don't know how much they made. I can't say how much they made. But I'm definitely gonna do a recap. I need to know where my money at, where my money going, be able to show it. It's like some secretive ass shit. Like secretive ass shit. There should go. What it do, cookie dough? That good old cookie dough. For the one time. I knew this wasn't gonna be a popular one, but it's all right. We still at it. We still shaking the movie, baby. We're still doing our thing. My homegirl Valerie say, yeah, that's true. I seen a lot of people come up on Bitcoin, but I ain't with it. It's like some NWO shit. To me, watch soon they will cut all that shit. It will only be Bitcoin, and you gotta get the chips to have it. And that's what I was looking for. How much do you need to invest into the Bitcoin? They said you could take it $7,500, a couple $100 on the one video. Oh yeah. I ain't investing my money in nothing. It's a gamble either way it go. It's a gamble either way it go. You know how much? What's up, Remy Sky? Cartier? I'm telling you. Them Buffies. Welcome to Lamar Rent TV. Hey, Chad, Lamar, Bitcoin can only be used online. That's right. How do you get Bitcoin? I'm trying to finally understand this. And this is very interesting. Me too. Like I said, I got somebody. We're going to do a recap on it, and I just played a couple videos to kind of see if anybody was up on it, and that's a good question. Is how to figure out how to get it. I'm telling you. However, I will like to thank you for coming over to Lamar Brand TV. It's still brunch time. It's still brunch time. I'm telling you. You have an online wallet that they deposit in the Bitcoins in like Coinbase. Yeah, there you go. Coinbase, that's right. That's what it do. That's what it do, Kels. Good looking. We're going to pop it like this. Straight like that. I'm going to drop it like this. I got you. I like the way you say my name. I'm telling you. All day long, Remy. All day long. We're going to do this right here. And then we're going to get right to that just for you. Thank you for following through. Remy Scott Cartier. There will be a cash giveaway January 31st. You do not have to subscribe to Lamar Brand TV. However, if you would like to participate and possibly be a winner, you must be subscribed to Lamar Brand TV and have a PayPal to win. It's not $1 million. Excuse me, it's cooking. It's not $1 million, but it will be something to help you through that day. So feel free, stick around, and it's going to go down. I'm telling you. It's only for the subscribers.
Want to learn more about cryptocurrencies? You should take online cryptocurrency courses on Udemy. They've got.
Let's go.
Hopefully in this video, you'll be learning how to buy Bitcoin because truth be told, if you're looking to buy Bitcoin at the beginning, it's quite complicated for the most part, right? It can be, yeah. It certainly can be. You hear some convoluted stories about, wait a second, someone got robbed for Bitcoin. What is this? Where do I buy it? And you have this hesitation. So hopefully Ethan and I today will be educating you on what we believe are the safest but also easiest, well, those kind of contradictory sometimes, the safest and easiest way to purchase, say, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, before we begin, I want Ethan to introduce himself.
Right. So, yeah, my name is Ethan. I've been in the space since 2012. I really wish I had caught some of the early investment advice when it was like 25 cents per Bitcoin to pick it up. Yeah. We all wish we were there, but yeah, I've been in the space for a long time. Used to do a radio show. I think actually our radio show that I was involved in was the first live to air commercial radio broadcast. So it was Bitcoin related. It was fantastic. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, there's been so much development in this space, and as the space develops, as people get more interested in it, you get more people who want to buy it because they want to find out about it. In fact, friends of mine, they go back to visit friends and family, and they tell them what they've heard from me, and then they come back and tell me, my friends and family, they all want to know about this Bitcoin stuff, and how do you mine? How do you get your hands on it? What's going on in the space? So yeah, lots of interest, and people who are new to it, they got to figure out how does they get into it, right?
So what do you think right now?
He said in space. My bad.
That's one of the simplest ways for somebody who's, we'll just focus on Bitcoin for now, right? What do you think is one of the simplest and safest ways for, let's say, a mom and pop to buy Bitcoin?
There are so many ways, as you mentioned earlier, and sometimes simple and safe doesn't go together.
Yeah.
But I think that if you look at a market like localbitcoins.com, for instance, that's a popular market where people will trade cash for Bitcoin. There are scams on there,
yes,
for instance, right?
So it's like the Kijiji for Bitcoin.
That's right, exactly. Totally like Kijiji for Bitcoin. And you have to, just like when you're buying a bicycle off of Kijiji, that might be stolen or something, right? You really have to kind of keep in your mind that, you know, you're dealing with strangers. You have to look at ratings and past reviews of people. And something that local Bitcoin actually incorporates into its system, which makes for a safer system, is you totally can, if you want to, buy Bitcoin from the brand new user account who's got, you know, Smith123 as its username, and it might work out. Chances are that might be pretty darn risky. Or you can approach these merchants that have been on local Bitcoin for 5 years, you know, or they were there when it started. They've got, you know, 1,000 bits of feedback and review. You look for that. You look for those people who will be able to trade Bitcoin for you. And really, it's about as simple as install a wallet on your phone, right? And you get
and when you mean by wallet, you're talking about, you know, let's kind of like dive in deep for a wallet.
Sure.
So what's the simplest explanation you can give somebody? What is a wallet?
A wallet is a place where your Bitcoin addresses live, and your Bitcoin addresses are where your Bitcoin lives.
Okay.
Right?
So let's say a wallet is a digital version of your actual physical wallet you have in your pocket. A little bit different, obviously. I won't get into technicalities of it. And I always tell people it's almost like the same thing as if you want to use online banking. So suppose that you logging in, like for example, online banking, let's say you're TD, you got to log in, give your password, yada, yada, yada. Think of that, but without all the hassle and without TD owning your wallet. You own it, it's yours on your phone. You have access, you don't have to worry about passwords because it's encrypted in a different manner. But that's what it is. It's a digital platform on your phone or on a desktop or on other devices, which you have access towards a crypto that you buy.
Right, exactly. So you get something like this on your phone.
Yes.
And it's as simple as showing your address, your public address to somebody else. So you basically kind of open up your wallet to somebody else.
Here.
Yeah.
Give me money.
Stop cashing.
That's right.
And it's pretty much that simple, right? They'll send the people who you're buying from. If you meet them in person, they'll send money. They'll send Bitcoin to your wallet. You'll give them physical cash that you're familiar with, right? And at that point, it's a simple exchange. That's it.
So would you say local Bitcoins is a good start for some people?
I would say it is. Okay. Yeah. I would say it's a good start because it's pretty straightforward. It doesn't take a lot to set up an account on local Bitcoins. It's pretty straightforward.
So let's kind of summarize. So before you get to local Bitcoin, you need to get yourself a Bitcoin wallet.
That's right.
Do you recommend any wallets?
I mean, there's so many good wallets out there. I mean, my favorite is the Jaxx wallet.
Jaxx is a good multi-currency, yeah.
It's a good multi-currency wallet. I think if you're looking for something a little bit more basic, you probably go with the blockchain.info wallet.
Or Bread.
Or Bread wallet.
Worst name ever. Bread.
But good wallet, right?
Great wallet.
I mean, there are a lot of good wallets out there. Definitely when you're looking for wallets, you do want to go to reputable sources. Like, for instance, I know on blockheats.com, we have some wallet information there, right?
Now we have a guide. I'll make sure I link it below this video.
So you go to reputable sources to look for wallets that you might want to start to use, because if you just search out any wallet software, again, this is a space where you do need to be aware of the potential for getting ripped off on scams.
That's right. So if we summarize, get yourself the wallet that we don't have a preference per se. Like I said, we have a guide for the best wallets. So we think for Block Geeks, there's a link below. But get yourself a wallet. You can go to local Bitcoins, register yourself like any other website, and then pretty much find people with great ratings who've been there for a while. No different than if you and I go for like TripAdvisor. We're like, hey, ratings for this resort. Garbage. All right, I'm gonna think this is for them. Or five stars out of 5. Great, I'm going over there. So no difference in that. You meet up, and when you meet up, they first give you the Bitcoin.
It
depends on the person.
It depends on the person, because I mean, you have to understand that, especially when you're new and you're on this website, you are essentially the unknown character,
person,
right?
Yes.
So as long as you're dealing with people who have a very good history, you might expect some of them to say, look, well, I will want you to give me money first, and then I'll give you the Bitcoin. Because for them, it's a security issue where if you get Bitcoin from them, there's no way for them to get it back.
Sure.
So if you just run off,
that's right.
So that's a risk for them too.
That's
risk is shared on this platform.
Yes.
There's a lot of different angles to this. But it's very simple. Just sign up. There's a chat interface, so you can talk to this person before you meet them, and you'll essentially hammer out the terms of your trade.
So fantastic. So that's local Bitcoin is number one. What do you say is a secondary option?
Well, actually, there is an option. We were talking about this off camera. But there's an option right here in Canada that's Quick BT, right?
Yes, the Interac. Yeah.
Yeah, and that is very simple. And that you're pretty much eliminating any of the risks that we talked about with Bitcoin, right? So you go to quickbt.com. You can buy limited amounts of Bitcoin with Interac. So
it's super simple. It's fast, secure. Quickbt.com. Put your Interac in it. I do want to state this caveat though. It's not an Interac Visa. It has to be a traditional Interac, the old school Interac, not Interac Visa. Type in your Interac. It's going to say, hey, do you accept these payments? Yes, I do. I believe the limit's $200 a day for Interac.
Yeah.
But it's pretty simple, quick, and secure like this.
There is actually, I know a couple of years ago or a year ago when I was using it a little bit more regularly, there is a tier where you get into like an invite.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Yes,
so you can actually start to pay.
Once you have more trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, that's the trust thing, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's really important to make note that the reason that trust thing is there is because Bitcoin transactions are irreversible.
Yes, they are.
Once Bitcoin are sent, that's it.
Refund, please.
so that, I mean, whenever you're buying Bitcoin, you have to think of that as one of the transaction dynamics that exists is when you get Bitcoin, it's all yours and nobody can take it back from you. So that is a level of risk. So yeah, that is a really simple way.
Okay.
Quickbt.com. I love that website.
Yeah, I love it. So let's go to number 3. Let's start talking about exchanges.
Sure. Before exchanges, I want to talk about BTMs. Because that's another really simple way.
Yeah, we can talk about them. Sure.
Just really quickly. Yeah. I mean, if you do find a Bitcoin ATM machine in your neighborhood, those are pretty simple too. And usually all you need is a phone number.
Yes.
So that the BTM will text you a confirmation code.
When we have BTM, we're talking about Bitcoin ATM.
Yeah.
I get an ATM for Bitcoin.
Yeah. So, those are pretty simple because really you just plug cash into the machine.
Yes.
Right? So, so a lot of Bitcoin ATMs or BTMs, they can actually give you cash as well. If you send them.
Yeah, you can buy and sell.
Yeah, they go both ways. So it's really simple just because it's just a machine you walk up to. It's like a vending machine.
Yeah.
Right. So really easy. If you do find a Bitcoin ATM in your local neighborhood, I think it's worth checking out.
I do want to state though, some of them do have high fees though.
That's true.
It's like 10%. So.
Yeah, some of them are
high, some of them are low. So I do suggest that you figure out what's the transaction fee that you're paying.
Right, and it's not a bad idea to contact the operator if you can find out the information of who runs it.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea to contact them directly by email or something and just kind of, how much do you charge? Because I have seen BTMs that actually charge a 0% fee.
That's good.
Yeah, very rare, but I have seen it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, when it comes to exchanges, it's worth mentioning that it can be very difficult in comparison to all the options we've talked about already. Right?
Yeah, so we've gone from barrier entry from 0 and incrementally getting harder.
Sure.
So local Bitcoin's pretty 0, and we'll explain to you in a second why. And then we went to QuickBT, it's pretty 0, just your Interac card, and then BTM, where you physically have to go there.
Sure.
So now we're getting to exchanges, where you have to go through a process, a waiting period, approval period, a KYC period, system, and based on exchanges, and this is really determined on where you live. So we might make suggestions for certain exchanges that you may not have access to.
Right.
So basically what we're talking about right now as Canadians, we'll be speaking about what we have access to as Canadians.
Yeah, hey.
Totally, hey. You see that moose over there, hey?
So exchanges in Canada, like exchanges in most any other country, they have to operate under AML and KYC laws, which is anti-money laundering and know your customer laws, right? These are regulations that prevent financial fraud in the banking system, or at least try to prevent it. When you're setting up an exchange account, have you ever opened a brokerage account for trading stocks, that kind of thing?
No, I don't know.
I've done that, and that's a complicated process. You have to provide identification. You have to give them all of your personal information. Setting up a Bitcoin exchange account is slightly less complicated than that. So if you've ever opened up a brokerage account online for a discount brokerage firm, then opening up a Bitcoin exchange account would be a little bit less onerous than that, right? But yeah, that is everything you mentioned. It's you have to You have to be able to provide personal documentation, so photo ID. You have to provide things like utility bills to prove your address. You have to prove who you are, right? If you want to withdraw Canadian dollars from the exchange, you have to send them a check and a debit. We call those things the automatic withdrawal forms.
Oh, direct deposit.
Yeah, direct deposit form. Yeah, exactly. So you have to provide things like that. When you're opening up an exchange account, that's what you have to keep in mind, is you're going to have to provide a lot of information about who you are.
Yeah.
Because you are opening up a regulated account in a regulated sort of industry.
Because basically what you're doing is you're connecting your bank account to the bank account that represents the exchange. So based on that, you have to go through the processes of making sure that you're not money laundering. Right. So they're going to ask you for a verification, whether it's birth certificate, driver's license, or passport. They'll ask you for a utility bill to prove that you're living somewhere. Yeah. You're going to have to scan all these documents up to their platform. It's going to take them sometimes 2 days, sometimes a week, I've heard sometimes 2 weeks, depending on.
Don't even be surprised if this lasts. When Bitcoin especially gets overheated, lots of people get interested in it. Exchanges suffer massive amounts of traffic. Those backlogs, I've seen this as long as a month out. Not typical, right? But I've seen it get that bad. So, I mean, that's something you want to keep in mind too, is there's a review period, like you said. And also, don't be surprised if exchanges ask you even for a picture of you holding your identification.
For Kraken. Kraken's like, actually, that's the only one I'm aware of. Just
CoinSquare does that.
CoinSquare too, yeah.
CoinSquare, actually, CoinSquare is my favorite exchange, by the way.
Okay, nice.
CoinSquare.io. Free plug, guys. Should see some ether in my account. But like it's you have to be aware that all of this information is going to be requested of you, and the reason for that is because of all of the regulations. You are proving who you are. You are proving that you are not a ghost.
That's right. So once you're on there, it's pretty easy from there.
Sure. So once you're on there, it's pretty simple. They'll have various different deposit methods, so you can maybe direct deposit cash. You can wire them, wire transfers. You can send email money transfers.
Interact with something.
Some exchanges use something called FlexPin, which is you just go to a corner store, you buy this little FlexPin card, enter a code, and it's instantly in your account. Right? So there are a lot of different funding options. Some of these options typically come with a cost. For instance, you might find that if you're wiring money to an exchange, it will cost you money at your bank to wire, and then it will cost you money to even have it deposited in their exchange. Because the exchange on the other end, their bank charges them to receive it.
That's right. Double charge.
Yeah. So all of these exchanges should lay out pretty clearly the charges that they'll associate with your deposit options, but that's something to keep in mind.
So you mentioned one already. Maybe give us another one that you kind of recommend.
Quadriga CX.
Quadriga, yeah.
They are currently the largest exchange in Canada for crypto. They're definitely a popular exchange. They're not my favorite, but they are a popular exchange. They do have a lot of funding options, so solid option, I guess. They've got a good reputation.
Why do you like Coin as opposed to Kraken?
Well, you mean CoinSquare? So the reason I like CoinSquare is partially because it's like you're where I live in the Greater Toronto area. I kind of like that there's a local company here. The person who runs it is very much into trying to advance crypto and try to get people involved, right? And it's just a solid exchange. I mean, here's the thing: if you have an exchange run by a mathematician, this is a guy who's absolutely focused on trying to make sure that this exchange is solid and usable. I really enjoy it, but it's just got adequate liquidity. It's just a good exchange, good solid exchange. But all the other ones are really not bad. Even there's a new one in Canada that's just starting up. I think it's easybtc.ca or .com. Okay. EZBTC. And they're a neat exchange. They've got a lot of different deposit options, but very new, so liquidity is very low. If you're buying Bitcoin on an exchange, you really want to go where the liquidity is, because you're going to get the best market price.
So let's recap everything. Number one, from the beginning, we got local Bitcoins. Number two, we got QuickBT for Interact. Number three is Bitcoin ATMs. And finally, number four is the exchanges.
Right.
So there you have it. That's our summary of how to buy Bitcoin. And what we mean by how to buy Bitcoin, this is also applicable to many other currencies as well. You have Ethereum as well, at least the big ones, the ones with market caps of at least more than $100 million, right? What I recommend for you is don't just take our word for granted. Do your own research. Look up other people. Like I said, it really doesn't matter where you live, what country you're in, geopolitics of your area as well. But for the most part, this is mainly applicable for most people. My suggestion, like always, educate yourself first. Don't just accept information as is. Understand the concepts as opposed to just knowing the concepts. So, any last questions?
Just be aware, there's a slight learning curve, and it's okay. It's okay. Everybody I've spoken to has had some difficulty easing into the space, of course, because it's new. So don't be intimidated by learning curve. It's just going to be there.
Beautiful. Well, thank you, Ethan.
Thanks so much.
Oh yeah, yeah. They on something. Either way it go, either way it go, either way it go. They on something. What it do? I'm telling you, sky's the limit in the building. Valerie in the building. I'm telling you, what it do? I see you, Cherry. I see you, Lee. Kells in the building. Oh, what it do? Yeah, so we know you jumping in that shit. They want to spy on you. All types of shit. All types of things going on with that. That's crazy. That is bananas. Then they got the ATMs. You can throw the cash in the ATM. That was another red flag for me. I don't know. Is we going to the Bitcoin? Is they going to try to force this on us or what? Because this is all some cyber shit. You got to have a bank account. It's just too much shit. It's right. It's really, okay, they spoke about Canada a lot. They spoke about Canada a lot. Canada. Everybody got their hand in it. Everybody. What up, Deborah? Thank you so much. Welcome to Lamar Brand TV, where everybody is somebody. Yes, I say everybody is somebody. I'm telling you. So we still doing it, y'all. We still doing it. It's all running through the internet, all through cyber. I don't know. I'm not saying that they about to make it like this, but I mean, it's still some of these reviews and it's like hours ago. So it's still like what the hell they doing? I'm just asking. You gotta connect it to your bank account. They run. I don't know if they're gonna try to run with this or how far they're gonna get away. But I'm telling y'all, we definitely gonna do the recap on the Bitcoin for real. Is it for these elites? What are they doing? That shit cost so much. Every transaction, it was like 2 transactions just to load the Bitcoin. It cost to load the Bitcoin, then it cost to load to on the card. Whatever you're doing. As far as the Bitcoin, it was 2 different transactions being made. You all link them all together. You link it all together. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's out here for a reason. I don't know what they're doing, but I would like to find out. I showed some examples, you know. I played a couple videos, and then they explained to us, you know, how to get them. Oh yeah. It's all online. It's all online. You got to get it set up. Bitcoin card. You get your bank account. Get out of here, girl. Go get your toy. Go play. Yep, good girl. Go play. They even said to get in, you're might have to hold a picture, the one of your pictures up to verify it's you. They doing a lot of this face scanning, face recognition, face recognizing. Thank the universe for. I'm telling you, I need this session. I'm telling you. I mean, a lot of people have jumped on the Bitcoin and like I already know I wanted to do this, but I know I want to do a recap on it too. Not far from this, and to get a little deeper. And I'm trying to find somebody who has actually really used the Bitcoin system, and if they made money off of it or not, and how did it work for them? Scans and shit, yeah. Retinal scans and shit, yeah. Scams. Retinal scans. Yeah. I got you. Yep. Even with the phones right now, they got it. You can your face and open your phone up. But they've been had this stuff for a long time. They've been had this stuff for a long time. Prince Trust, big bro, keep track of all that shit. Hell yeah. Fingerprint. Yeah, fingerprint shit, yeah. I know. All day long, Black Pearl. They said BTM, ATM, Bitcoin machines, depending on where you lived. Yeah. Depending on where you live. Now, I don't know. What does that mean? Just look out for the Bitcoin ATM machines. That's all I'm saying. If one pop up, don't say you ain't know about it. My man Lee say I gotta look deeper into this deeper. Currency could be a good thing if it settles money conversions. Yes, most of Europe already has one currency. It messed up the dollar big time as far as the conversion rates. Yeah, because at a point in time, that euro did go up. I know. Yep. Oh, definitely. Yes, yeah, man. I hope we can definitely get your input on that because I'm definitely gonna do the recap. Let's see, where they going with it. See what the damn do. See what it do. I'm telling you. I'm like, is they trying to knock money out of circulation? Because no, it can't be that because they can only get so many Bitcoins. They say about the year 2020, something like that. Unknown who started Bitcoin. They say, what was that? Well, hold on, let me tell you. Let me show. I got you right here. There's two different stories being told because one story that I looked at, it said that it's an unknown group of people. However, I did hear this name and I don't want to mess it up. But I'm about to give it to you right now. Yeah. I'm going to give it to you right now. Just 1 second. You did. Yes. Let's do it. Yep, there will be a giveaway. Cash giveaway January 31st. Oh, yes, it will be. You do not have to subscribe to Lamar Brand TV. But if you'd like to participate, you must be a subscriber and you must have a PayPal. And you get your money so quick, so fast. I'm telling you, Jim Shoe. So big ups to everybody that got a birthday this month. That'd be nice if it was your birthday this month and then you want some money. go along with the rest of the, you know, whatever you're doing. It won't be $1 million, but it will be something to help you through that day. I'm telling you. I'm supposed to be sleeping. I'm telling you, get your rest, bro, baby girl. Get your rest. Satoshi Nakamoto. Satoshi Nakamoto is the one that was supposed to be the one. Satoshi Nakamoto. Yeah, is and I just put up a little article on him. So he is the name used by the unknown person or people who designed Bitcoin and created its original reference implementation. As part of the implementation, they also devised the first blockchain database. In the process, they were the first to solve the double spending problem for digital currency. And that comes from Wikipedia. I'll tell you. Yeah, so that is the name. That's what they say. You know, this is the name used by the unknown person. So I guess he is just the face. That's what that is telling me, basically. What do they say? The starter of Bitcoin only got an alias. Yeah. Because they had to throw the unknown person or group. So why is the trickery? Which one is it? Is it a person or is it a group? I'm just saying. It's just the games they play. Like I say, I heard somebody very close, and as soon as I get a hold of this person, I'm gonna see, does it work? Is it true? How did it work? What was their experience with it? Like I say, did they make money or did they lose money? For real. Yeah. So that's who they say designed it. Satoshi Nakamoto. Yes, sir. Straight from Wiki, baby. Yeah, so it was a lot of things. It was a lot of stuff. Remy Sky Carter, yeah, what it do? Can't even use the real name, but want to give them your paper. Not yeah, that's crazy. That's how they do though. They ain't gonna expose themselves. Because it must be somebody we really probably seen before. We probably have seen somebody we got to be. Because they say a person or a group. I'm trying to tell you, say his name. Because you are not that guy, bro. You are not that guy. I want to really make that shit. My girl Kels, my thought they making their own currency. Scandal. Yes. Yeah. Scandal smells. Hell yeah. I smell a rat. Yeah, but they show the graph of it, how it rose. You know, it was started in 2009. And then another era I read that the one guy had started in 2008. So it was found in 2008, and in 2009 they came on with it. They came on with it. What it do? I'm telling you. Remy Scott Cartier, I'm telling you. What it do. But we definitely in the building, man. We just, a little awareness and just chopping it up. Because the recap coming. And then once we do that, we can break that down and we can keep it moving. So watch out for the Bitcoin ATM machines. Canada is our neighbor. My neighbor for sure. I'm right next to it. Right across the water. A lot of us are. But be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for that. I want to see that. I want to see where they at right now. I'm telling you what it do. Yeah. Because if you can go to the ATM machine, that's what I was like. They said depending on where you live. And you say you can get it anywhere. Anybody ever seen a Bitcoin ATM machine? That's the question. I haven't. I know it's a small group today. That's all right. And that's okay. Because you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with Lamar Brand TV. I'm telling you. That's what it do, fam. It ain't nothing but one love. Yeah. We still at it, baby. We got some things going on, baby. We got some stuff coming up for the near future. So buckle up your seatbelt. We're gonna take a ride. We're gonna stay positive. We're gonna stay driven. Cheers. Tasha 38 is stuck up in here on her gym shoe. What it do? What it do, Tasha 38? I'm telling you, you know how we do. Kick off your shoes. Chill. We're kicking it for a minute. Boy, gotta work on some music a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching even more. Not only see on YouTube topic. All day long, Deborah. Oh yeah. That's a big thing. That's a big thing. And 1 second. Yeah, hello? Yeah, 1 second. That's what it do. All right. We right back at it. And I think that's my peoples right there calling in. We might be able to drop another bomb. I'm telling you. And we see what it do. How everybody doing out there? It's Thursday, y'all. We're gonna make it to Friday. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. You did. I want to thank everybody for coming out to Lamar Brand TV, where everybody is somebody. Where everybody is somebody. I'm telling you. We got some big things coming up. We got some comedians coming up. You know, we're gonna do different things. Get through this winter. We're gonna get through this winter. And we're gonna do the damn thing. I'm telling you, what it do, chat? Let me get down here to my chat right quick. What's up, Evo Ma? Tasha 38. What it do? The real kills in the building. What it do? Deborah, what it do? Remy Scott Cartier, what it do? Let me say Remy Ma on my mind. What is Remy Scott Cartier? What it do? Baby good. Hebrew Judah. What it do? Sky's the limit, I'm telling you. I see you, Lee. Holding it down with the 4 pound. What up, Valerie? All day long. Black Pearl, what it do? I'm telling you. It's still hashtag we all we got, baby. What up, Cherry? My homegirl, Lily one. Daryl sees the TV, and I'm telling you. My girl, sky's the limit. She said, hey, love. I'm telling you. Take back time to do those errands. All day long. All day long, Deborah. What's up, Cynthia? And snuck up in here on your nephew. I'm telling you. We just dropping a bomb on a Bitcoin. Talking about currency. Even the banks that they everybody playing the game. Everybody playing the game. We gotta watch these jokers. Because these jokers is out here trying to take us out any way they can. Sometimes we just gotta know what to look for. Yeah, I'm on the bank head. Sue the banks. Yeah. I'm on the bank head too. Banks ain't getting in the way. So y'all be careful. Y'all read those contracts. When you walking into those contracts, get in that house, get in that home. If you can, just try to cash that boy out. Try to get to an auction or something. We gotta get back to the basics, baby. We got to get back to the basics. I'm telling you. That's all day long. I say keep your grass cut. I'm telling you. It'll look good. Take care of that home. Have some pride. Have some pride, baby. Remy Sky in the house. That's what it do. That's what it do. I'm telling you. So anybody out there making investments? Anybody out there making investments? Online investments? Even with your online shopping, you got to be kind of all day long, Black Pearl. Thank you so much for coming through to Lamar Brand TV. Where everybody is somebody. I'm telling you. All day long. So anybody out there making investments online, you thinking about making investments online, kind of, be careful. Read all the fine print. You know what I'm saying? All day long. Like I said, I wasn't going to be long today. I knew I was going to have to do a recap on this anyway. But we came out there, and then we're going to go back. We're going to do some homework, and then we're going to get back. I'm telling you. So big ups to everybody that came through to Lamar Brand TV. I was supposed to do this like 2 days ago. But, Oh, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you on the recap. I'll be going live in a minute again. Next time I go live, I might tell you. The next time I go live, I might tell you. I'm going to give me some more to eat because your boy a little hungry. I'm telling you. But thank y'all for coming out to Lamar Brand TV. Like I said, where everybody is, somebody still hashtag we all we got. It's still hashtag we building. It's still hashtag love hug. Because if you don't love yourself, you ain't going to love nobody else. Damn sure ain't going to love me. I'm telling you. No, I'm not. All right. I said the next time I go live, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you the third clue. Matter of fact, that's what I said I was gonna do. Like I said, I had to do this. Bitcoin little hookup. Then we're gonna dig into some other stuff that I gotta bring to the table. Oh yeah. So keep your eyes out for Lamar Brand TV. It's definitely going down. It's a great possibility that another channel will be coming. So look out for Lamar Brand TV 2. Ooh, I'm telling you. So big ups to all my 9-to-5ers, everybody out there that's grinding, the entrepreneurs, everybody, everybody playing a part, being links in the chain. I'm gonna tell y'all the third clue. I'm gonna tell you the third clue. Y'all know I'll be messing with y'all. I like to have fun too. You say lies. I just be having fun, y'all. I'm human just like y'all. My brand, everyone, much love, peace, and respect to all. Thank you so much, Tasha. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tasha. 38 all day long. We in the building, y'all. We're going back home. I'm about to get into the Detroit streets. Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit the YouTube streets for a minute. So quick, so fast. And while I'm in the Detroit streets, I'm gonna hit the YouTube streets. So make it do what it do, y'all. Whatever we do, make it be positive. You did. Because we still on that positive road. We still got that positive energy. And we still making it do what it do. Whether this many or that many. We still doing a damn thing. I'm telling you. Uh-oh. So we're going to do like we always do around this time. Remember, when you're doing online transactions, be careful. Read the fine print. Read that little fine print sometimes. When to enter into these contracts, be careful. Got to read them. Read it all the way. I'm telling you. So we're going 2 up, 2 down. Your boy Lamar Brand TV. Making it do what it do. 2 up, 2 down. And I'm out.